Everybody, Brennan here with Ian Colón. We are currently sitting at table 3 at the Hollywood Regional, where you got third place with what deck?
Just regular Spright.
Pure
Nothing
Spright?
special, pure Spright.
Love to see it. All right. Well, before we get into the deck profile, do you want to give any shout outs real quick?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my main 2 locals that I go to, Treasure Coast Magic in Port St. Lucie, and Sky Comics and Games in Fort Pierce. Shout out to Willie, Tuzzy, Ethan, Hunter, all the guys at TCM, Kenny, let me borrow his little night. Really just a big support, and I really love playing the game with them, and that's why I came out today, just to enjoy the time with them.
Perfect. All right, well, we're going to keep this nice and tight. Let's go ahead and get into the deck list. You ready?
All right. So, pretty standard hand traps here. 3 Imperm, 3 Valor, 3 Ash, 3 Droll. I prefer the Droll in main just because I have Mulch Armies on the side. You'll see those shortly. And then we have the main Bestials. I'm doing 1 Magnum, 2 Jerusalem. I just feel like that's the strongest thing. Baldric doesn't really resolve much of my deck. And here at a regional where I'm expecting to see a lot more lights and darks based on the meta, I want the bodies and being able to link off instead of just crowing. At locals, these are crows, but here I decided to switch to these because I knew they were going to be more effective.
So at your locals, do you like crow more than the Bestials, or
Yes,
vice versa?
there's
You do?
so much rogue at locals that these Bestials don't resolve.
Okay,
but I knew at regionals it'd be better.
Okay, so at a bigger event, Bestials over. Okay, all right, perfect.
Easily.
All right.
Then smaller Sprites, 1 carrot, 2 red. I just like seeing the second red. 2 English, you have to. The brick for the toad. 3 swap frog because it technically is 1 card combo. 3 blue. 3 beaver. 3 jet. Please maximize on jet. I see people playing 2 jet. Just don't stop. Don't do that.
So why 3 jet?
I mean, the thing is jet is A, an extender. B, grab starter, and C, gets you the double cross. This is getting you a second toad. So there's no reason to not play 3, in my opinion. I just think 3 is correct.
Okay, perfect.
For spells, 3 starters, call by, foolish, and the brick for the mirror mage guy. Foolish is crazy. This is just E-Telly for 2. There were so many games today where I opened this and it was just FTK every time. It was the easiest thing. For the traps, I'm playing the Azaroon for the bunny and double cross. Their go first specials. I usually side out these and call by, going second unless I'm playing against branded, and it makes siding really, really easy. For the extra deck.
All right, into the extra deck then?
We have 2 sprint, so I find myself making the second one a lot because there's times where I get interrupted on my first one and I have to send it to grave. I still want to make the second one, especially because I'm playing the Bestials. Linking off is really strong in this deck. Then we're doing 2 gigantic, that's very standard. We're doing IPSP, that's good. Phoenix to get rid of some back row. Downer Zeus, just in case you have no other options. Mannequin Cat, this did help me today. I played through an Ash. I OTK'd some of Mosquito today, so I counted. I OTK'd some of Honibibaru. Toad for the Frog. Silhouette, because the Azaroon is ridiculous in this meta. I feel like it's really, really good. And my favorite card today, Cat Shark. Woo! This little shit. I killed about 4 or 5 people today because of this card. Right here, this little guy. Because Gamma Burst isn't in my main, so if I need to kill someone and I already blew them up with hand traps, this is the card. It does it every time. It's super clean. Super, super good.
Perfect. All right.
Side deck. These are my little one-ofs. Gamma Burst for OTK and going second. The only time I side this thing going first is actually against Tenpai. I choose to go first against Tenpai because I truly believe that I have a good matchup against them unless they open, I don't know, 3 Raigekis. I can't answer that many. And even then, sometimes I can because of carry. So I put this in because I want to make sure on Crackback I kill them. There's no chances I can take with that deck. Then 3 Cosmics.
What's this card?
Oh, my bad. So this is Red Resonator.
Okay,
it's the time card. It's
Gotcha.
the one you summon out Gigantic if you need to do it in time. So you can gain the life points. You know how it is.
Perfect. All right.
Anti-spell. It's broken. Cosmics, another just flexible. Go first, go second. Just depends on the matchup when I side it in. Then we got the Nibiru's and the Chummies. This is where the Droll side out and then the go first side out happens because I want to just draw this combo.
Okay.
And then droplets for, again, more flexibility going first and second. The only cards that are strictly going second really are these guys, and even the Gamers isn't that bad. Everything else is really, really flexible, and it really makes me tune the deck to any matchup, so I'm just a really big fan of it.
How did you feel about Nib?
nib popped off.
Really?
I mean, there were many games where I had a nib and a bistro on board, and now they have to answer 2 bodies that aren't normal summon, that aren't special. Like they just have to deal with it, and it just felt amazing. You know, when you draw the Veiler or the Imperm, it's a free cleanup. Last little thing, Ton, this is my partner. My partner couldn't be here today, but I mean, he's been a super great support of my life, and I'm really happy that he's just who he is. And I feel like this little token kind of carried me the whole way. I always had to face up my feeling. So
He was with you in spirit.
He was with me in spirit, and it worked.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you much.
Hope to see more of you in the future.
Of course, I hope so as well.